Hey guys, this is my trading journal from yesterday, 17th of February. I started the day very early at about 9 o'clock when I was experiencing a breakout from the trading range from yesterday. We were in a downtrend, I saw the trend channel line, but I didn't quite think we would test the trend channel line in the last week's low close right away. So I was about here selling with a limit order because I saw this waning momentum, and I thought with the start, the kickoff of the market, it often does something like this, up down, and I thought this would be the same today. So with the last lower high, I bet on a double top bear flag, which obviously was crushed. I have a very generous stop initially for my trades, but this one got smashed, and I got in and was stopped out at this candle right away. Um, then I thought on the close of this bar I go for a scalp, but this didn't work out as well. So when I saw the candle hesitating right here, I just went long because this was a very strong breakout, and we are in the weekly, in the daily trading range on the bottom, and I thought, yeah, well, maybe it's going to reverse. I didn't bet quite on a breakout, but there was room down here, very plenty of room, so I wasn't quite sure. Then we got this rejection bar here, but for me the market was always in long, and I didn't want to go out. Uh, I knew there would be some kind of flag pattern, but with the strong bear bars, I wasn't quite sure. And this bar then, yeah, well, um, I thought I would let it pull back to the moving average and see what it does here, and I see what's holding above the moving average, and I hoped for some kind of measured move. You see, um, this move equidistant to here, because there's how do I do this? Yesterday's um, close high and yesterday's low body. This was a doji candle, and I thought maybe we'd test up there. When the market hesitated down here, I saw this two-legged move, and also I saw this double bottom at the moving average. This was a high too long. This long would actually worked out, but I was already long, uh, and there was still there were still these measuring gaps. So the the channel high and the breakout high, these gaps stayed open with 2 and 3 points. Um, uh, but I wouldn't want to go let the market go against me a second time, so I just went out at 23, yeah, around the low of this candle. Um, I wasn't quite sure what the market would do next. Um, Obviously, no, 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 no. This was a mistake. I set uh, I set a limit order to exit down here in case the market would plumb through, but uh, it should be a stop order, so I actually messed up. I messed up. I did the wrong order type here. This is why I went out. This wasn't on purpose. Uh, I went in again because still always in long, but I saw this broad spike in channel as strength of the bears. So it was obvious that also this are consecutive bull bars, and this was a micro trend line penetration buy, uh, but it also was a 1, 2, 3 wedge, or 1, 2, 3. Um, yeah, I still was long, and I actually was in the profit up here, but I needed to leave the screen for about an hour or two, and when I came back, we were down here, and my protective stop had already been hit because I already thought the next stop loss and breakout of the opening range would be tradable. The opening range is like this, um, probably up, probably down, don't know exactly, but when I leave the screen, I usually put a protective stop on, and it was hit there. But with this downtrend, it already had formed a double top, um, and I was pretty sure that this would not gonna go to a big trend day. This was the bullish move there, but then we got a lot of hesitation here, and also this rising channel, micro channel, was not very strong. So then I just went in above the low of this bar, around the low of this bar. Then I got really nice follow through, and I held because we broke up out of the range. You see this huge bear bar. Um, for me, this was not an exhaustion bar because we just closed the gaps, and uh, this was from your breakout and retest. Then we got starting to get a small channel, but with a lot of bull bars and another wedge type of move, and um, it stalled and got really choppy around here about the yesterday's range. So I got out of my short and I initiated along um, around the bottom down here, 24, around here, and I did use a false stop loss. My stop loss should have been around here, but I don't know why I used a small stop. It was a mistake. Actually, I should have scaled in. I got stopped out immediately because of this uh, gap. But as this turned out to be a doji, I scaled in around here, and I pretty much bought the dip. I bought down here. This is where I made the short video, and I went up here, and I hit my daily profit target around here. So the profit target stopped me out, and this is where it got really big moves and choppy down. And this is when the New York session started afterwards. So obviously I made a lot of mistakes yesterday, but still it was a profitable day for me. Great. So thanks for watching. Bye.